Hi, this is Amelia from Pithy Wordsmithery, and today I want to talk about how long it takes to write a book. So I help people with ghostwriting, and I've done a lot of business books and personal development books and books that teach people how to do things. And when I work with authors, they're always wondering how long it's going to take and then how much time over the course of the project should they dedicate to it. So for the total length of the project, I think like 6 to 8 months is usually pretty comfortable. I've done it in like 3 months before, and it was a lot. It wasn't great for me or for the author. And I think a lot of times as an author, you're probably running your own business or you have some kind of other job. You have a family, you've got other things that you need to be doing. And so if you try to put out a book in a month or 2 months, it's not usually realistic if you have any other commitments. 6 to 8 months I think is usually pretty good. Even if you work full time, that should allow you to carve out a few hours a week out of your schedule to have calls with a ghostwriter, to go over writing, editing, and then if you want to do some of your own interviews with people you know, that should allow some time for that too. If there's a couple weeks where you get super busy and you can't do anything at all, I think 6 to 8 months sort of like allows you to take some of that time to yourself. If you've got, you need to do a short break, I think that's okay. So that's about how long I think that is good for writing it. If it takes longer, you're sort of like getting into this situation where you're making it harder for yourself, because if you take too many breaks, you have to, when you come back to the project, you're like, okay, what was I doing? What was I working on? Let me think back through this, and it makes it even harder. So I don't think you should try to push it for too long if you can avoid it. And 6 to 8 months is just the time for writing and editing a solid draft. After that, it's usually a couple months where the book's gonna go into editing and into layout and that kind of thing. So that part's usually easier for the author, at least for a little bit. There will be some time where you're gonna need to set it aside to review edits, proofread it yourself, really feel comfortable with it. And if you go through a publishing house, you're on their timeline, so sometimes it can take like up to a year from start to finish. Sometimes they want to push it out quicker and it can be really fast. So total timeline can vary, but in general, from start to finish, you're probably looking at almost a year to put out a book. So hopefully that's helpful. This is Amelia from Pithy Wordsmithery. Thanks.